Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Nah, you got the dual screen action.
You know the funny that's whenever I'm streaming and like hosting, running, TOing and stuff, I'm just waiting for the good commentators to get knocked out of brackets so they can come commentate.
Amazing.
I regret nothing.
All right, well we're here. Game one.
Game one.
After all the hype.
Yeah, I don't know how often Tito gets to play against Dath, but this man, like I said before, I think Robin is a really, really good character, despite what all the tier lists or what other people might think. And I think that Dath in general is just a very smart player. So
that's what I think it is more so than like Robin's not bad, but I feel like he's one of the people that no he being Dath. He's one of the people that really like Rio and Renai that really like push their characters to their limits. You know? Mm-hmm. And like he's the pioneer of Robin. But yeah, I guess she's not bad.
Yeah, I think Dath. I can't think of many Robin players on top of my head, but I think Dath is.
He's pretty much like
the best.
Proven the best.
Keepa versus Pulse. Keepa versus Pulse.
But Andy, there are a lot of really good Diddies in South Florida too, so we know he knows his matchup like the back of his hand.
Are there? There's only
MVD,
like 3
Josh,
Diddy. MVD, Josh, and Tito pretty much. Everybody else just kind of plays Diddy.
Oh, D-Fear used to play.
Oh yeah, I remember that back in the day. I think he was actually here tonight. I don't know what happened to him.
He's here.
Oh, he's actually playing a match right now.
Yeah. Who's he playing? True Blue.
Okay. Yeah, so he's going to be out soon. Anyway, back to the match. This is looking extremely even right now.
Yeah.
I was going to say, the thought that I was trying to finish earlier is that I don't think Tito has much experience against this character. Mm-hmm. And Tito, in general, I feel like he struggles against things that he is unfamiliar with, obviously, but, especially Tito. So, what we're probably going to see him just kind of autopilot Diddy Kong and hope that his stuff works against this character he's unfamiliar with.
Yeah, either A, until he finds an opening, or B, just happens to jank him out,
Yeah.
But I guess forgetting the players for a second, analytically, this matchup, what do you think?
I think it really depends on who's winning, which kind of sounds obvious, but playing against Robin at a disadvantage is really, really hard because Dath is not even going to approach you. He's just going to sit on the side of the screen.
Yeah, he has no reason to.
Charge Thunder. Well, as I say that, Dath's getting a little more aggressive than I thought he was going to get. But
I think that's just the confidence bleeding through.
Oh, yeah. I think Dath is feeling he's feeling very comfortable.
Uh-huh. I mean, even then, 76%,
yeah, that's a great.
Fine.
That was a great first stock for Dath. Tito, on the other hand, just kind of struggling now. Like I said, he's trying to do his Diddy Kong stuff, and some of it's working, some of it's not.
Yeah, I definitely see. Oh, I didn't see what you're saying there. Was that a distant point? Was he going for the short hop up air there?
No idea, man. I've seen Tito do some crazy stuff. You mean Dath?
Oh, I
Tito?
meant Dath.
Oh, yeah. Then yes. The answer is yes.
Definitely.
Robin's short hop up air with Levin Sword is really ridiculous. Actually, all of Robin's Levin Sword aerials are kind of dumb. The book disrespect. He was already trapped.
Oh my gosh.
That back air is gonna do it.
That was who knows. But yeah, game one, pretty heftily.
Yeah, I think that was pretty decidedly in Dath's favor. You saw Tito kind of run into a lot of stuff like L Thunders and just the projectiles that I'm sure he's very unfamiliar with.
So how bad of an idea is it to take him to Town City right now?
I really hope that he doesn't go to Town City. All right, it's back to Smashville. Dath, 100%, I guarantee he banned Final Destination for obvious reasons. Robin, like most Fire Emblem characters, have a hard time landing.
Yeah. What about Corrin?
Corrin still kind of has a hard time landing. I guess she can mix up her landing with down air, but it's still very risky. Okay, so all the Fire Emblem characters, except for Ike. Ike has Quick Draw, which works sometimes depending on the stage and depending on where you are. But all the rest of the Fire Emblem characters, generally, their horizontal movement options in the air are pretty bad.
Yeah. And I mean,
the thing is,
I can at least cover it with an air,
Yeah.
To an extent.
The thing is about Fire Emblem characters, they gave them these weird things that are almost anti-airs, like counter and shield breaker, but they're super risky to do. So they have a hard time landing basically.
But this game much closer, if not in the lead for Tito here. Is it? It's not the stage.
This is kind of how the first match started. It was very even. They were both around 99%. Dath got the first stock, and then Tito, playing at a disadvantage, took 76% on his second stock.
And even if this was like 20% in Robin's favor. Like Dath has no reason to approach. Like
he doesn't, but I'm sure he's feeling pretty comfortable. He plays against players like MVD and Josh pretty often. And no disrespect to Tito, I think in terms of Diddy Kong players in South Florida, he's probably either number 3 or number 4 compared to the other Diddy Kong players. But that's not bad. I mean, he's still really, really good.
Being the slowest at the Olympics is still at the Olympics. You know? But he's definitely, I mean, like people forget, you know, that you have to play PR players, right?
Yeah.
And like if you're holding your own against a PR player, that's really, like, whether you win or not, that's really impressive, you know? And he's holding on.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good in this first stock. And I think if he's able to take the first stock, things will look pretty good for him because, you know, Robin at a disadvantage herself. That suddenly becomes where you see Robin pretty low on tier lists.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a very you make Robin approach, you know?
Yeah.
And that's like literally exactly rule number 1, don't do this unless you actually have to. And if Tito takes this,
Tito taking
the
first
really
stock. There we
good
go.
position.
Now, hopefully, we see Tito do exactly what you just said, make Robin approach him.
And look at him.
No, that's running into Arc Thunder. Come on, Tito. That's the only kind of scary thing about Robin. Even playing at a disadvantage, you know, if you try and run away from her, you're just going to end up giving her stage control with her kind of really, really good projectile game.
Yeah, there's a right way to kite, you know?
Yeah.
I
think this is a great stage to do it because you have the platform. So stay on the platform. No, don't get hit by that.
Oh, he made it. Nice. Really great use of your recovery there, Mr. Tito.
And that's going to be it.
I mean,
yeah,
this is pretty even, honestly. I know it's 44%, but
no, he's already back in there. It's Dath is no stranger to playing from a disadvantage, so even if you feel like you have the lead, he knows how to keep his cool.
He has many a game under his belt, I guess you could say. And just kind of staying on the edges, whether it be the edge of the stage or over to the platform right there, you know? Just staying at bay, but not irrelevant, I guess, is the best way I can explain it.
Yeah.
And just go, literally like a flow chart. Just go to the corner, charge, throw, and then when he sees the opportunity, he goes in. It's really well played by
wow,
Dath.
Dath has been doing that a lot lately, looking for the Robin spike, the rarely seen and rarely connecting Robin spike.
Well, if everyone thinks it's terrible, then nobody will expect it, right?
It's true.
So.
You know, I found out the other day Duck Hunt Dog has a spike. That blew my mind, actually. I had
no
idea.
Who knew? And that's exactly why it's so scary, because nobody knows.
Well, it's also really bad, too.
Well, sometimes the wrong decision is the right decision, because it's the unexpected decision.
I suppose so.
And if it takes a Duck Hunt or a Robin spike to win the game, then hey, you won, right?
Tito's doing a great job of kind of keeping Dath off the ground. Oh, but slips on his own banana.
Happens to the best of us.
Oh, why drop shield? Why'd you drop shield?
It's a lot of really, like, I don't want to say rookie mistakes, but just like...
I like that Arc Thunder into Arc Fire to catch the roll backwards. He knew Tito was going to roll backwards.
Real nice, real nice. But you can tell it's not necessarily, I mean, Dath's a much better player, sorry. But it's not necessarily the skill that's getting him, it's just like little
wow, dash attack, not going to be enough.
Little Robin things, that's what I want to say.
Yeah, and wow, okay. Doesn't get the spike hitbox. I guess it has another hitbox. I thought that was going to be a pretty clean spike, but instead gets the stage spike. Tito doing a great job of teching, but unfortunately not able to close that one out against Dath. And Dath takes it 2-0.
Handshake, all that good stuff. You know, but
yes,
I mean...
Tito looks like